Happy Thursday, all you sports and gambling fans out there. Today, we have some NBA betting coverage for you, and joining me here is Joe Gavazzi, our SBR contributor. The game we're looking at is the Indiana Pacers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Joe, glad to have you here. How you doing today?
Doing great, Zach. Pleasure to be here with you, the SBR video team, and all you guys out there.
All righty now. Well, Indiana was quite a surprise last night, pulling off that late game comeback on the road with that 103-101 win against the Washington Wizards. That got them out a 6-game slump that they were actually on. Now, looking at the matchups between these two, we find that Indiana has already won both of the games in this that they've played this season, at home and away. So, do you think that yesterday's win could actually give them enough motivation for Indiana to pull off the sweep in this series, Joe?
I think you're exactly right here, Zach. I think we have a key momentum change here for Indiana. They stormed back in the second half last night between point guard Hill, who had another phenomenal performance. And I think that may have swung the momentum. Remember, Indiana, a very veteran team now. The best record in the league last year at 56 wins. And as well, they were on that 12-2 run, proving they could do it in the second half of the season before they had that little slump. They will be buoyed when they get back Paul George, their best player. In the meantime, George Hill is leading them. Keep in mind, they're 13-3 straight up against Milwaukee in recent play. And as you point out, have already won on this floor, 94-92 this season. I think Indiana's we have a real buy sign on them after last night's win.
All right, now Milwaukee, they also snapped a 6-game losing streak with their win over the Miami Heat this past Tuesday. Now that victory leaves Milwaukee with a 2-game lead over the Miami Heat in the race for the 6th spot. Now, Milwaukee is also receiving a big boost on the injury front as reserve shooting guard O.J. Mayo might be back. He had actually missed 4 straight games and several others over the past month with a sore hamstring. Now, he played for 6 minutes against Miami on Tuesday. But, Joe, I mean, is that going to be enough for this team to avoid the sweep?
I'm not sure that we have the Bucks in a play-on role, unlike Indiana. Remember, Milwaukee was the worst team in the NBA last year with only 15 victories. Now, having Jason Kidd as their head coach turned things around as they've now logged 35 victories for the season, 20 more than the previous year already. But this is a team that is not used to being in the playoff hunt. And they only hold a small edge over Miami for the 7th spot and are still being threatened by 4 other teams, including Indiana, for inclusion with Milwaukee in the upcoming NBA playoffs. Lack of experience is going to hurt Milwaukee here down the stretch, and they have proven they are not playing their best ball on a current 5-13 straight up run. I see Milwaukee in a negative position tonight.
Interesting. Now, odds makers, they're actually favoring Milwaukee by 1.5 points with a total of 186.5. Now, when the Bucks are favored between 1 and 3.5 points, they've gone 5-3, while the Pacers have gone 7-5 in that same range as underdogs. So honestly, Joe, I'm kind of stumped here, man. What play should we actually do?
I think we've got a fair line here, but I think the situation, experience, and the history of these two teams clearly favors Indiana. We're going to take the percentage side here with Indiana as a road dog, having the confidence of already having won on this floor this year, knowing they have defeated the Bucks handily in recent seasons and keying off that momentum-building victory of last night. Indiana, your play.
All right, great stuff, Joe. Thank you once again for the insights and the pick here, and we'll pick it up again tomorrow.
My pleasure, Zach. We'll talk to you guys real soon.
All righty, everyone else, don't forget to check back with us tomorrow for some more sports coverage and your free picks. Till then, for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.